Hello everybody, my name is Sil. We're back playing Ascension mode, Slay the Spire. We're not doing too hot. We are consistently making it... No. We are consistently making it to, like, the second boss, which is kind of garbage. Oh, we're gonna go this way. Bouncy flask? Yeah. Have a holly jolly bounce miss. So he's taking 6. He's dead. So we don't actually have to worry about his attack. That's very good. I like the bouncing flask. Starting with that already in my head says, alright, we can theoretically make poison work. We need to see what we get from our first few fights to see if we can actually do that or not. Caltrops is just super good. We'll take Caltrops. There wasn't a poison card there, so I feel taking Caltrops is fine. Caltrops is less useful against a single enemy who only ever makes one attack. He never ever combos. Because this guy just does a single smack that just goes up in power every turn, right? So we don't need to worry about him swinging 5 or 6 times, which is where Caltrops will really shine. Any Thorns effect really shines when the enemy's hitting you like 8 times. Alright, we'll take no damage here. And he'll be left at 1 HP. And he's dead. Good. I like that. Expertise, we'll take it. I've never used this card before. We'll hide and just lose the 5 max HP. Alright, I think that'll work fine. 3 damage is acceptable. Does suck that we always draw neutralize, like most of the time. I know it's not every time, but you know, 100% of the time, sometimes we get neutralized on the turn when the Jaw Worm isn't attacking us. And he's dead because Bouncing Flask. Just having a small deck with Bouncing Flask, I think, is so strong. Because you can just stack up poison so fast on a single target. And then Catalyst, and then they die. We'll take the curse. This is a fine example of a target who I would love to only hit. I think he stays asleep, right? Yeah. Does he wake up on his own? Oh shit, he does. Okay. Alright, I didn't know that. Now I do, though. But we've already got him up to 17 poison, which is really good. If we draw Catalyst and Bouncing Flask here, he might just die. No. Bam! $32. Alright. I think that was, like, the right way to handle that fight. I played that wrong. I could have killed him, but he's not hurting us, so the misplay isn't that bad. I got cheeky. I wanted to play the new card. That was the right way to play it. Cycling our deck through till we had the Bouncing Potion was good. I mean, that's a really good card. We just don't have any way to consistently get it off. You know? Nah, I mean... Alright, so this is a shitty one, but again, Bouncing Flask, really good here. Because it'll eat up their artifact charges. But the problem is we're gonna get dazed so hard. But all three of them can be affected by neutralize and poison now, which is really good for us. It was definitely the best way the bounce could have gone. It sucks that we're going to be weak next turn, but hopefully next turn we'll draw our bouncing flask, and it won't be an issue. We'll see, though. These enemies are definitely capable of dealing a actual shit ton of damage to us. Because we just are so slow at killing them. And I mean, I want to get that curse out of my deck as soon as possible, but we have to play it smart if we want to stand any chance of getting back to that final floor like I did yesterday. God, that was so close. I know it's shitty to talk about a run that happened up off camera, but I mean, it was real close. I played about the best I ever have against the Time Eater. And it was really just the deck I had built throughout the entire run was just hard countered by the final boss. We're going to Catalyst this guy, and then we're going to Expertise. I was hoping to get more dazes out of our deck. The problem is I'm still taking like 3 damage a hit. And we're getting really low because of it. And there's just nothing I can do about it at this point. Which is really starting to suck. On the bright side, he's dead next turn. Guaranteed. He's not, though. Police say there's a campfire, like, right after this fight. Nope, not at all. This is actually bad. Man, I hate the idea of losing so early on in runs. Because I'm like, competent at the game, but, like, fuck. Thank God. We'll take acrobatics. That's perfect. Regular enemies will no longer show up here. So we could go to these pretty safe. We're gonna heal. I would have preferred taking the max HP, but like, you know, I'm not suicidal. Alright, we got him up to an 18 poison. Which means we might take a 1-7 point hit this fight. Yeah, 1-7 point hit. We can survive that. That was the right play, I feel. We have 500 gold, so first let's get the curse out of our deck. Let's buy ice cream, because ice cream is broken as shit. That was a good shot. The fact that it had ice cream is just really, really good for us. And the fact that because of our snake ring that we can like basically cycle through our entire deck at the start of every fight is also really good. It can almost guarantee us we get whatever card we want to draw that turn. Oh, every time you play 3 skills in a single turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies. Okay. I had mistaken that in my head for the pendant. Not gonna lie. He's dead. Alright. Solid fight. Who are we up against? We can get rid of this for the poison potion. Just in case we ever get like a super ridiculously high energy build-up. We are a little weak. So if we don't draw well against this guy, we could get boned. We definitely want to make sure we have Caltrops in our opening hand. There we go. That's the dream team. Kind of sucks though because we would have really liked Piercing Whale for the next turn. But we'll deal with that as we can. So we are going to take some damage here, and I think we're going to hold off. But we are going to deal 18 back. Yeah. So we still did 10 more damage to him than he did to us. And we will Catalyst here. Get the poison up to 20 on this bad boy. We should have Poison Potion there, but honestly the fight's going so well in our way already. I kind of didn't feel the need, if that makes sense. We probably could have saved our energy there too. We want to get our basic strikes out of the deck at this point and start building up more skills. We don't need to do that this turn. Alright. Thankfully, the poison ignores his little paltry defense. Alright, another turn where we take no damage, deal like 30 damage to him. Yeah, 31. And we get to hit with another leg sweep. And we can save that energy again for the next turn. This is going really well. I don't want it to paint my opinion of how the whole run is shaping up, but like this singular fight is handled pretty gosh darn well. I think he's just dead because of my thorns. Because of Caltrops. That's actually better. We'll pick up Die 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 because it's good to have some AoE damage for us. We'll take the Ectoplasma because it could just let our energy actually skyrocket. Alright, we're against the champ, who's like a really difficult opponent, especially because halfway through the fight he cures himself of all poison, which is bullshit. This is really good. This is okay. Alright. Does Die 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 get exhausted? Yeah, it does. What's left in our deck? You know what? I'd rather have the extra energy next turn. I think they might get away, though. Which is actually pissing me off. Oh, maybe not. If we draw a white this turn. No, we got him. Alright, sweet. But they also did like 22 damage to me, which is a goddamn nightmare when you don't heal every fucking turn. Footwork's fine. Hello. Good sir. I want. You suck, good sir. I want all of those. It's not fair. We want this defense upgraded. Not so much the strikes. Alright, so we want to go up this way, for sure. Alright, this guy can be really, really good if we manage to get our caltrops. Alright, we did. We are going to poison him. We are going to play caltrops. Deflect. We should have played footwork first. I played that wrong. But we still have 100% block. We should have played the leg sweep for the weekend. But this is definitely like about the strongest we're going to be ever when taking on this particular elite. I mean, we're only going to take 1 damage here. And a wound, of course. Because painful stabs. And we'll save that energy for the next turn. We got it. This fight was cake. Die, die, die. Not enough to actually kill him, but 31 points of poison overkill. The blue candle is kind of garbage, but we'll take it. That is garbage. I won't take it. That'll never happen, and I don't want to maneuver. So, you know what? I don't want those cards. They'd be fat in my deck. Sorry, old beggar. Heal me. We'll worry about upgrading cards at the next campfire. That's okay, since we play caltrops basically every game. Speaking of caltrops. There we go. That is really good. I don't want to lose 30% of my max HP. If I didn't have to lose 30% of my max HP, that would be the thing that we did. But we can't do that. It does suck that we have to take this elite on right before the boss. But hopefully we can finish this fight without taking damage. We kind of want to get as much poison on him this turn as we can. And this is fine for that. Save the energy for the next turn. Hex? Yeah, there's the hex. We can take and deal with the dazes. Yeah, we're going to finish this fight taking no damage, which is like the ideal situation for facing the upcoming elite. If we could get the Snecko Skull right now, that would be really good for us. A second Caltrops. Oh. Oh my. Oh, fuck this fight. This is not good. Da, 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 da. We really need our caltrops. Oh, we didn't get it. Footwork. Deflect. We'll drink this. 18, 14, 27. We're not quite there yet. Now we are. Die, die, die. Skewer. Pass. We didn't get either of our caltrops, though, which is actually terrifying. There's one of them. Piercing Whale. Another turn where we take no damage. But I think he might be doing the thing where I can't play any attack cards next turn. Yeah, Entangle. Which is fine. Because we want to play Scales anyways. And Powers. We are going to take damage here, though. For sure. Because these fuckers just hit so hard. Which is bizarre because the Taskmaster hits nowhere near as hard. Just saying. Alright, on the bright side, they're not going to get through here. He's going to be dead to Thorns. And yeah, we're going to be able to heal up, I think, to full here. Skewer. Snecko That's actually really good. That's actually really good, and I'm happy to take it. Alright, not quite to full. Alright, this is make your mama proud time, boys. Alright. We got some of the cards we need for the opening hand. The 2 decks is good. We're gonna take even more decks, which we should have did before playing Deflect. Double caltrops. Alright, 8 damage every time he hits me. And I have 4 decks. And again, the problem is he does clear himself of all the poison stacks once he gets down around 180 health. And he will buff himself like a son of a bitch. I just did that for the letter opener. He's not metallicizing, is he? No, he's strength buffing. Okay. We're going to save those 2 energy for next turn. I assume he's going for the face slap or something? Oh, no, he's... You call that a weapon? Be vulnerable and weakened. Okay. Defend, neutralize, expertise. Deadly poison. Strike, survivor. Alright, he's taking like 40 damage a turn. However, next turn I'm pretty sure he's gonna buff himself and heal all that poison. So let's put as much poison on him as possible before that happens. You've done it now. Face my wrath. Alright, so he's actually going to deal a shit ton of damage to himself here. And me, though, because he's hitting for 45. Which is insane, by the way. He still took more damage himself than what he did to me. So, I'll take it. He's not attacking, so... I think we'll just keep the 2 energy. Yeah, he's going defensive for the metallicize. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's so good. And we're getting off like multiple letter openers a turn now. So again, once we get to the 3rd floor, if it's the Time Eater, we're basically fucked. Basically. If we get to the 3rd floor and it's the Time Eater, there's just probably nothing we're going to be able to do. Because our deck relies on playing multiple cards in a turn. I guess we could theoretically just constantly pass playing as little as possible, and then just hit him with, like, a one-shot skewer. But that'd be really difficult, because he actually deals damage. Yeah. Alright, so next floor, what we want to... Oh, fuck yes. What we want is the Awoken one, or the Donut. Oh, it's the Time Eater! Why? Why is it every goddamn time is the Silent? Ah, fuck. We have to go this way, because it affords us the most opportunities to avoid conflict. We'll just keep this. Caltrops. Caltrops. We should have kept the strike for more damage. That was a misplay. I didn't realize that the powers were reducing it to 0. Because it's this. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this enemy getting 3 power a turn is kind of a nightmare. But, we'll hopefully be able to deal with it. We are taking 8 here. Here's the footwork. Into the leg sweep. Into the defend. The strike cost... I gotta slow down. However, Wraith Form and Caltrops is like an award-winning combination for this deck. We'll take Blur because that could actually break this deck wide open. See, this is the one that really sucks for us. Because when this guy explodes, he deals 8 damage, so we need to make sure... Well, he deals damage. It's about to go up to, like, 12. So we need to time that right. And we don't want to ever actually attack this guy because the Thorns hurts us. So we need to time their deaths and finagle a way for their deaths to work out in our favor. Which is just actually a nightmare half the time. We will take 2 points of damage. No, we'll take 5 if we do that. We'll wait. Alright, that was the way to do it. I forgot about my own thorns there. This is perfect, though. I think we just killed him. No. Okay, next turn. The Silent can definitely handle these little dudes better than the Ironclad can. In an average deck, I'd like to think. We'll take the Underhanded Strike Plus. $3 gold relic? Sure. And that gives them weak at the start of each combat. We definitely want caltrops here, but we also definitely want to keep die, so we can deal some equal damage to everybody. Speaking of the equal damage being dealt to everybody. This fight could be a little bit harder to finagle our way through, in my opinion. However, the thorns will definitely help. However, we are still going to take some damage here. Yeah, we're going to take 8. Which is not necessarily good. By any stretch of the imagination. The alternating attack shield pattern is just really strong. Really strong programming. And again, we're going to take like 16 damage here, which is an actual fucking nightmare. But there is a camp coming up. Alright, so as long as we can get this guy weak enough to die this turn, we have it, and we should be able to do that. Yeah, alright, we did it. He dies to the poison, and that's all she wrote. That wasn't as bad as it could have been. I want to go right to the campfire, personally. Alright, we might just blow out our potions here trying to kill this guy a little bit faster. Because this guy can actually deal some crazy damage. We probably didn't need to drink the energy potion if I remembered that playing powers is going to make a card cost 0. We could have played that differently. We're going to save that energy for the next turn and hope we draw something heavy. There we go. Something heavy. Alright, we are still going to take 10 damage here. But he took 40. Technically took 56 because of the thorns. Yeah, we actually, because he's self-buffing, we actually have the time to do this. Alright, we have this fight. I don't think we needed to play the energy potion, but the strength potion was definitely worth playing. The problem is just like we're going to lose against the final boss. I like that. Because I can put Wraith Form back on there and get it for 0 the next turn. Like, the problem is we're going to be up against a final boss here that just, like, actually hard counters the silent, in my opinion. Like, I feel that more than any other boss in the game, this particular boss just makes the silent feel really weak. Which sucks, because I'd rather not feel weak. That's fine. I wanted to get the strikes out of my deck anyways. Speaking of which, we'll toke one of them. Alright, so again, this is another defensive fight here. For sure. We want a Caltrops. And we want a leg sweep. You know, if we could get a few Noxious Fumes going too, that would also be pretty freaking sick. I mean, we're already dealing 3 damage each turn, which is just already really good. Oh, this is going to be a great turn for Blair. We are going to retain so much of this block for the next turn. We might actually be able to throw some attacks out. God damn it. We still took damage on that, even with all that block. Because of Thorns and Explosive. I have to take 7 here. Or 9. We'll take the 7. What am I thinking? I take 2 less damage by letting it suicide itself on me, but then by attacking it myself. That could be really good. Alright, this fight sucks. We're going to take the 6 damage on the teeth for the next turn, being able to spear this guy for a bunch of damage. Oh my god, all 3 of them attacked. Fuck me. What actual tomfuckery, though? He's gonna kill himself on the first attack, and we're gonna take 3. But I mean, there's actually just no chance of us being able to kill the Time Eater. Like, as soon as you come down to this floor, you see the Time Eater as the Silent. I don't know how you just go, oh, sweet, this is going to be an easy win. Because I just am constantly getting my ass handed to me by this son of a bitch. I mean, we're going to take no damage, but we've already played 7 out of the 12 cards we're allowed. And we've only done 20-some points of damage to him. Worth. And we're going to have enough energy to play both of those next turn. But we're going to take a shit ton of damage. Oh, fuck. I think we pass at this point. And we just constantly retain these two cards. This for when he does a big attack. Like, right the fuck now. We're still gonna take 4 here. And he's gonna heal, because this boss also just heals away all your debuffs at one point. And I mean, this is actually going to deal so much damage. Fuck. Oh, we might kill him. Oh, we might kill him. No, we're not going to be able to deal enough damage to make it happen. Alright, we might kill him, because this turn he just gets rid of the debuffs. Fuck! No, the heal! No! 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 It's not fair! There was time now! And the fucker gets a strength buff. Fuck. Oh! No! And he's gonna hit for so much damage. 19 times 3, that's almost 60 fucking damage. I have no way to get through this. Though being dead. It gave you the illusion of standing a chance of winning just to crush my dreams. Oh, the tail! Oh, shit! I don't want either of those. Get it in my hand. Oh, fuck, the tail. Oh, we might be able to do it. Please be a weak attack. 9 times 3 is doable. We can handle that. Oh my god, we're gonna be at 1 hit point. Oh my god. No, the pain. Oh, the wounds. No! Wait. He's gonna kill himself on the thorns. We did it. Ha! Ha! Oh! 1 hit point! The only one that matters is your last one. And that was my fastest run ever, 44 minutes. Thum, 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 thum. A deep, pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire? The source of this evil? You prepare your daggers. You deal 566, but 565 popped up. Or whatever. Damage. The heart squirms and bleeds, but is ultimately still pounding. Are your mightiest attacks not enough? Have I been here before? Oh. Oh. If it was any other boss, it would have been so much easier. And I mean, the Awoken does the same thing. The Awoken or Chosen, whatever the fuck he's called. Because once you kill him, he heals back up and loses his debuff. But his attack patterns, I feel, are usually more manageable than the Time Eaters. Fuck me. Man, that was so stressful. Was that the last one I had to record today? I hope so. Oh, I love this game. It hurts my soul. Bye, everybody. My name's Sil. Thank you for watching.